So, hey guys, I hope you all are doing well today. I know today's video is little off the track, but these are the few important things which I think you should know, or at least you should keep in mind during the preparation. See, most of the things I realized very late during my preparation, and I still remember few days in during the preparation I used to get screwed up because of the tiredness or the laziness. So these are the things which I experimented and found are creating problem for myself. So these are some of the things that you should check if you want to follow a good routine and good momentum for your preparation. One of the most important thing which I feel is that uh, whenever identify the time when you feel most fresh and devote at least 4 hours or 3 to 4 hours in that mood to the study and to solve the difficult questions. See, because when you are you when you feel fresh, the chances are high that you will be highly motivated and you can do the tough task, right? So please keep this thing in mind, because if you are studying at the end of the day when you are pretty much tired, and if you pick up something which you are learning for the first time, the chances are high that you won't be paying your full attention, and you might develop hatred towards that subject. Not hatred, but not much of affection towards that subject. And it's not because the subject is not interesting, it's just because you are preparing it at the wrong time. Okay, so please identify that time. For some people it might be when they wake up, for few it might be the evening time, for some people it might be when they study after the lunch, whatever it may be. Just identify that and please try to do the important task at that period. Okay, because it will give you a good momentum and you will have a good spirit after studying, that like, yes, I did this task which used to feel me slightly difficult and now I overcome that. That ultimately boosts your confidence. Okay, now this is the most important thing. Please try to fix the time when you wake up and sleep. See, the gate might be around 9 to 12, or it might be around 3 to 6, or 2:30 to 5:30, right? So if you are in this slot, then it won't be much of a concern for you. Even if you are following the time like sleeping at 3 a.m. and waking up at something 9 a.m. or 10 a.m. But if you are in this time, then it's very very crucial for you to be a morning person, right? Or at least you should have habit to wake up early with a good mood and very freshness, right? So please keep this thing in mind. If you are a morning person, then please fix your time of sleep and wake. Okay, see, this is the most important thing which I realized very late. So please fix the time. No matter what happens, it's you should sleep at the same time and should wake up at the same time. Say I used to sleep around 10:30 and used to wake up around 5:30 during the preparation when the colleges were off, right? So in the college vacation, so I followed this till the gate, and in the gate I had the morning session of 9 to 12 a.m. So this didn't created much of a problem for me, right? But I knew few of my friends who got screwed up because of the thing of not having a good schedule on the sleep. Also, it might happen that because if you are not following the schedule, it might happen that just on the day of the exam you are not able to get a proper sleep. This had happened with my one of my friend, but still he managed to get a rank under 50. But yes, it was very tough for him. So please keep that thing in mind. Sleeping time may vary. I am not at all saying you to have this. Just I am saying this is the ideal. If you try to reduce your sleep time, if you are 8 to 9 hours to 6 or 7 hours, that would be very good thing, right? uh, this is one more important thing. See, after having a lunch, most of our energy goes towards the stomach for the digestion of food, right? So our brain doesn't get much of oxygen. So indirectly you may feel very sleepy or tired. So in that case, I would suggest that you should take 20 to 25 minutes of a nap. That's perfectly all right, because rather than studying in a sleepiness. It's better to take a break for a while and just focus on the study after that, because you will be more fresh and more energetic to do the task, right? This was a very grave mistake which I used to do, because I used to think if I am taking nap I am wasting time and that will ruin my preparation. But rather that sleepiness and tiredness ruin my preparation in the afternoon hours, right? So this is one thing I realized very late. So keep that thing in mind. Again, it's not necessary that everyone feels sleepy. If you feel, then you should do it, right? And it's not necessary to take nap even if you are not feeling sleepy, right? So if you are that kind of person, then follow that, okay? This is also one of the most important thing, right? Wow, what used to happen is that I'm huge tea lover. I used to drink tea whenever I used to get chance. So what happens is that suppose you sleep at 11 p.m. and if you drink tea at the 7 p.m. or say 9 p.m., so tea will cause your central nervous system to be awake, right? It will force it to be awake. So what happens is that you won't be getting a good quality of sleep, and whenever, even if you are sleeping for 6 to 7 hours, you will be still feeling tired, okay? So this used to happen a lot with me, because of which in every morning, if I did this, then the next morning I used to feel that why to study, just take a break, just watch a movie. Because see, if the friction is internal, then you are tend to uh, misguided or leave the path which you seem tough, right? So please keep this thing in mind. Again, few people did not get affected at all. Like I know who can just drink a tea and sleep, but it might be the case that this might be a reason why you might feel very tired after waking up. So please keep this thing in mind. This is the next thing which I think you should bring in your habit, that you should sit at least 1 hour in a one go for the study, right? Because in the gate you will be having 3 hours and you will have to sit over there. There you will see many people who are attempting the paper very quietly, so you might get little bit pressured that why I'm looking here and there instead of solving paper, right? So keep this thing in your habit, in your daily routine. So at least sit for 1 hour, and when you will practice the test series, try to sit for 3 hours straight. Just go to washroom before you start your time to study, okay? So keep this thing in mind. These are very little things, but ultimately they have capability to affect our mood, right? Because if you leave your place twice or thrice within 15 or 20 minutes, it's very unlikely that you will be feeling to study again, right? This is general behavior. So these are very tiny things but often gets under noticed by us, okay? This is also the most important thing which I personally followed in early days of my college itself. So keep one thing in mind, like the things of college, like the assignments, okay? Or you might have some project work. Please keep those things at the end of the day, so that you will be devoting your highest of energy to your highest priority. It shouldn't be happen that you wake up in the morning. I'm assuming you are a morning person. It's not that you should be. It's of course totally fine if you are a night person. I'm just giving example. And you wake up early in the morning and you did the some tasks which were not that much important or relevant to your preparation. And so what happens is that suppose you after till 12 p.m. you finish that. So what happens is that after that you will be feeling you have done a lot of work, okay? Because you have done submission and project work, so you will be trying to do easier subjects, or you may try to avoid, okay, to study. So this shouldn't be happen. Rather keep these things at the end of the day, so that if you stuck in this thing, you can call your friend, you can ask them, and life will be much more easier. And this is the final tip. Please stay away from the distraction. Away. from the distraction. Keep your net off while you are studying. Okay, if you have using WhatsApp or YouTube and don't know other social medias, but please keep the internet off, because those notifications are having enough potential to distract us. Like, even if you are not turning on your phone, you will be having this thought in mind that okay, who had messaged me, what it may be, is it important, should I check? Just tell your closed one that if something is really important, they should call you rather than texting you, and please keep the phone off. Okay. Sorry, the video went might a little longer today. From the next lecture onwards, we will be starting from the combinatories, and I will try to give you the best intuitions which I know, not just formulas and all. I will try to convey you the intuitions. Okay, so take care of your time and take care of yourself. Thanking you, guys.